Okay, I'm going to try to convince you that this is the way that we need to go for our pre-construction on all fronts. Let's look at this. So Microsoft Project, let me go back, has two sections, roadmap and schedules, right? So I'm going to go into the Lures Moxie schedule that I created, and you can see there's some tasks in here, and there's level of efforts, which kind of look like this. They're groups of tasks that have tasks underneath of them, meaning this is a task, and this is kind of a summary of those two tasks. This is a summary of that summary task and that summary task. So it's kind of a hierarchy, right? And you can see that by the numbering right here. So that's kind of what's going on here. You can come in here and you can put, who's assigned to who. I created buckets for company, obviously duration, you can set that. It's super easy to start just creating this. This probably is me working over the past 20 minutes just to try to kind of align this with our TACT plan, not necessarily our poll plan, which we could put all that in here and assign stuff to people. And then the cool thing with that is this, in this spreadsheet or grid view, right, you can collect status that way, or just saying, yes, it's done 100% here. Also, you can look at boards and say, what's late, what's today, what's tomorrow. So it's the same thing like in Planner, but it has that actual scheduling portion of it, meaning that you can actually set what they call dependents, which is predecessors and successors. And right here, you can see everything that's kind of in the Kanban by finish date. You can see progress, you can see bucket. So here's Oakland, here's Peg, here, and this is just super powerful as far as like being able to attach this to and saying, okay, who's up the bat, where are we at, where's the current schedule sitting at, okay, we're here, we're ahead of schedule on this, we're behind on this, oh no, we didn't collect status, so let's come in here, okay, yeah, this is, they say it's 75% complete, so they're way ahead of the curve, doing a good job. Add notes in here, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. You can assign it to people. So like you just see it's that same information across the board, and it keeps it live and up to date. Something really cool that I thought was awesome here is when you are behind schedule. Let me go here, and I just don't know, right? You see this, and you see the dark blue is what we've completed, light blue, but red is where we are now, and we should be starting this activity, but we can't because we have this right here. So we could recommit and push this out to here, and it live updates anything, and if this was linked to anything, you would see that, push that off, and so on and so forth. I'm going to undo that really quick, and so now from here, after we created these level of efforts, I created the roadmap here. Lures Moxie, you see who it is, who's kind of the head, and this is just a test. I'm not saying this is right, wrong, or indifferent. But then we have the status of every single one of these activities, meaning that this is done, this is on track, this is on track, this one's on track, oh, this one's at risk, or oh, even high risk, right? So you can see those things. And this one we have not started planning or doing anything there. So we could add a bunch of things, but have every single project within pre-construction here. So you could even go in here and say, okay, just filter me out the groups so you can just see planning and scheduling, and it would just show you all the planning and scheduling from every single project. You could say, okay, just show me the estimating portion, so you just see the estimating time frames. So it's that schedule, it's live, it's up to date. When you click on here and you go to the details, you just click update, and that will update all the information. They currently don't have it to update all, right, or keep it live, but it is a snapshot in time, and if you want to keep it up to date or post or see what's going on, you could just go in here and say, hey, where is this really at, and update from the actual schedule, so this keeps live in here. So I hope that this under 5-minute video could show you why this is a good tool of, it takes Planner and it puts it on steroids because it adds hierarchy to the tasks. It, assigning is still there. It gives duration better. Buckets is straight across, but having actual logic, and kind of some of this stuff in here. On top of the Kanban board system, being able to group and sort by that, and then have an actual timeline where you could just add tasks in here and link them like this, and it creates them everywhere, right? It's just in whichever view you can add activities, you can do everything that you can in every single view. It's just different how it would present the information. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope that you can see that this is really an amazing tool, and can be really awesome for our pre-construction scheduling. Yeah,